Welcome to Frugal Cruising, the frugal guide to cruising on a sailing boat in the UK. Last time on Frugal, we reviewed the blog. In this episode we show you how to change the two-bladed prop on our Bavaria 37 Frugal. In this video we cover selecting where to do the work, choosing and sizing a propeller, how to make the decision on whether to do the work yourself or by the boatyard, what we did, and some other things to consider. We had to choose the time and the place to do the work. In a short summer season, no boat owner wants to waste good weather with the boat ashore unnecessarily. However, changing the prop should be a quick job. Our options included drying out at low tide on a scrubbing grid with a pile at one of the boat clubs off the Solent or outside one of our favourite pubs, or a lift and hold overnight and relaunch, or finally a long lift, block off on the hard with a relaunch 10 days or more later. Each had their merits. The scrubbing grid was the cheapest, perhaps free, but would require perfect timing. And as my co-owner and I both work full time, we dismissed this. We did not want to get stranded without a prop and no time to wait for the next tide to fix the boat. Each option had its merits. The scrubbing grid was the cheapest, perhaps free, but would require perfect timing for us. As my co-owner and I both work full time, we dismissed this. We did not want to get stranded without a propeller and no time to wait for the next tide to fix the boat. A lift, block off and later relaunch was the least risky, as it would give us time and space to do the work ourselves, or a boatyard, and even time to make mistakes. However, this was over 3 times the cost of a lift and hold. So we went for the middle ground, knowing that if we ran out of time, we could always get out the credit card to buy more time in the yard. Choosing the new prop was easier. We're not a racing boat, and the factory-fitted prop had lasted nearly 9 years. As much as we'd have loved to go for a folding 2 or 3 blade prop made of an exotic material, a like-for-like cheap aluminium replacement was a small fraction of the cost, and at that cost we could even justify carrying a spare. But were we going to attempt the work ourselves, or instruct a professional? Involving others might have brought us quality of fitting, know-how and peace of mind, but this would greatly add to the expense, with yards charging £45 per hour or more. We'd have a go ourselves. What could go wrong? In preparation for changing the prop we did 3 key things. We googled cruising forums and YouTube sites to learn from the experience of other boat owners. A 2011 post on ybw.com was the most help. We looked at our boat papers and asked our local supplier what prop to fit as a like-for-like replacement. The boat came out, and at 9 PM on a cold, dark spring evening we discovered that we had left the crucial tools in the boat, which had then been lifted out onto a temporary cradle overnight. And we had no ladder. This we remedied by fish and chips in a local cafe, a long drive home, followed by an early night, and an early start to get the tools and the work done before FROO GAL was due back in the water the following day. To remove the prop, we needed to loosen the locking nut with an Allen key and unscrew the aluminium retaining dome-like or perhaps cone-like fixture with a bar or screwdriver put through the horizontal hole in the dome. The prop then easily slid off the grease spline. Refitting was the same procedure in reverse, with the addition of new grease and a little Loctite on the locking bolt. Well, that's it for our first episode. If you have any questions about changing the prop on a Bavaria or similar sail drive boat, please drop us a line on our blog, svfrugal@blogspot.com. Bye for now.